So cosmology studies about the origin, evolution, and large-scale structure distribution in the universe. So to be a cosmologist means to be able to answer how the universe originates, how it evolves, and what will the universe eventually end up in. So it's an exciting field of study, and every cosmologist, I cannot speak for all cosmologists, but every cosmologist, is always fascinated by the kind of answers that we get on a daily basis. The fact that it's the biggest, literally the biggest thing that one can study, and yet we humans, being infinitesimally small compared to the large-scale picture of the universe, we still think we can understand the universe in all its complexity, and somehow we have, we think, found simple mathematical structure that can explain the universe as simple as possible. And the fact that even given that we have such tools, mathematical tools and observational experimental facilities to understand it, we only know about 5% of it at the moment. The remaining 95% still remains mysterious. So Africa at the moment is very much lagging behind in terms of astronomy and space science in general. So my priority would be to first increase its membership, professional scientists doing research in space science and astronomy, and also to be able to increase the reach in the mostly under-reserved regions of the continent. At the moment, despite having 54 plus countries, depending how you count, there are only about 20 or so countries where astronomy is a thing in terms of school and university level education. So we need to try to minimize the gap in terms of astronomy's reach. I think we started very late from all historical context put together. We started very late, and we're playing catch up. Luckily, there are big astronomy infrastructure going on in many parts of the continent at the moment, mostly by the leadership of South Africa. So we're playing catch up, but we are still lagging very much behind, and the governments do not seem to take astronomy and space science in general, at least until this point, as a fundamental part of our human endeavor. Yeah, that needs to change, and we have to invest more in astronomy going forward. We have a very large critical mass, by the way, at the Center for Space Research in terms of PhD holding astronomers and space scientists, and it is one of the largest groupings in South Africa. So what I also discovered and confirmed to myself is that in terms of the scales of research we do from space to astronomy and all the way to cosmology, I think we are the only ones doing this in one place, in one research entity. So that makes us kind of unique. We do research, and we have leadership in some of this research in terms of studying our space environment from the solar system scales all the way to galactic and cosmological scales. So that makes us unique, I think. Well, I encourage especially the youngsters to take up astronomy and space science as a personal challenge to understand the universe in all its entirety, on all its different scales, and also to make sure that space is a common property of all of us, and we should play a part in trying to understand it one bit at a time. It's for people that are curiosity driven, and it also has other spin-off advantage. For example, if you are into this space science and astronomy related science, you are definitely going to do a lot of mathematics, a lot of statistics, a lot of data driven skills that you need to also get and all that. So by doing astronomy and space science related science, you are also gaining skills in many other disciplines that are very critical for our current job market as well.